and in the last autumn I set it up for Berlin Festival of Lights in the Berliner Dom, the biggest church for Paul van Dyk.
Nice.
Yeah, so we had it in front of the altar.
I've never seen one in the flesh. It's a moment.
I think all the cables are here, so let's have some fun maybe. When you work with this, you normally have to do like this. I mean, if you want to patch, because like the main unit is normalized,
Yeah.
so you have like this faders and the switches. So if you choose, you can choose the waveform like this, and then you just put the fader into the filter and the filter into one of the amps.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 filters, 2 amps, 3 oscillators in the main unit, 6 more oscillators on this side, and I think that's it for the oscillators. And then you get the phase shifter here and the audio delay. With our unit, somebody switched the phase plates, so we have to switch them at some point.
Okay.
But we have a technician who's like slowly going through all things,
Mm-hmm.
and so this will be one of his tasks sooner or later. And
That was
yeah, down there you get like lots of multiples, multiple.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's actually not that many things because it's all quite big, but it's nice and big knobs and space for the fingers and the movement. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
And I mean, you have like these special functions with the sequencer. So, I mean, you can, each step can have a different length, and you can turn them off or on and stuff. And so, let me show you a sequencer approach. And the long cable. That one. So let's put this into multiple normally, of course, and then some. And then you go into these here normally for the pitch, so you can put this here up. Just looking if my colleague opens the door, because I heard the bell. Endai, hast du die Tür gehört? Who knows? So, and then the clock out would be here, and I guess we just go into here. This is one of the 2 envelopes in this unit. Here is more envelopes and more envelopes.
Yeah.
And then here you can just like choose which envelope controls the filters and the amplifiers. And now I pressed play. So this is envelope 1. There's something coming up here. Okay.
Hier ist dann so relativ laut, mit Minimum, Art, Betriebsbetreuer, Solina, eine Kollegin, das gegen 700 Lumen, wahrscheinlich auch in der Straßen Aufnahmestücke. Das ist der Minimum, oder? Das ist der Minimum. Sehr viele Dinge da. Ein bisschen chaotisch ist heute noch, muss man noch umräumen, aber eigentlich ist es
Yeah.
You have the pulse width here also for your trigger signals. Yeah. Like this you can play with the system. So this like basically is for the sustain signal. You need to play with this here also. And then you have very short and tenth of the length, I guess here. A tenth of the normal length. So you can just switch fast in between long and short. Then here you have your octaves. And then here you have a fun tune next to the chorus tune. So these are double layered knobs. Hast du aufgemacht? Da hat ein paar Mal geklingelt. And then, I mean, you can put as much oscillators as you have, basically, but and then you can also like maybe control them with those other two lines for the pitch, and then you can combine them to a chord or whatever. But you can also use this as rows and chain them, but right now we're not really sure if the chaining works, and our technician has to look at this because there's also no real documentation how this logic works, and he's going through GitHub and whatever, and has to look at it. But we have a good guy, like he repaired our power supply for the CS80 in a day when after the transport didn't work. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So this is the flagship here.
Yeah,
in the house.
Yeah. Lovely thing.
I had it in the studio for like a few months, but it's like if you have so much other stuff to do, it's like you hardly get to use it. But if anybody wants to know anything how to play it, I can basically set this up in 20 minutes,
nice.
like in cases, and then set it up. You have like 5 distribution power and CV network coming from the main unit. You just have one power plug in the back.
I want one. Right, let's go to the other room. I think Michelle will be here soon as well.
Here you get Kottbusser Tor, this is the hub of all the craziness in Berlin. As you can see, there's somebody or a few people sleeping in the grass there in the middle of the street. This is famous Kottbusser Tor.
It's fixing the glass.
There's lots of, like when you look down here, you can see lots of deals going on.
I bet.
See what they exchange down there. And I mean this is basically the center of all the craziness of Berlin and Germany. I think this is a condensed, of all the problems going on in Germany. In here, all is nice, but
nice and calm.
It's like you can look at the zoo outside. Going on. And have a good, you're allowed to play even though the car is on there. For Pro Synth Network, everything is possible. Second ref, what is it, 5 Yamaha reverb also, Yamaha Synth, Yamaha reverb.
Absolutely. Match it up.
And this was just at Hansa's studios for 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
I just brought it back before Superbooth.
Nice.
Hansa studio lent this one and the old mini Moog we had at the booth and and the Juno 106. So sometimes, if you're a high-end client like Paul and Blake or Hansa Studios or something, you can menu a few things. I mean, not all the collections.
I
mean, we still need a few to run in the museum.
Oh, absolutely, makes sense. Right, so looking here.
We use the modular room.
Oh, we don't like this.
Das sind die Sachen, die ich inhärent reinlege.
We got the Buchla, we got some. This is actually Herr Schneider's own case, and actually here. Here you have the Herr Schneider writing. Schneiders Oller Koffer ist die Wucht und ein Gehäuse ohne Lause. I can't really read this. Manchmal viele Mäuse, aber Kompaktsache macht Spaß, gibt Gas.
Which means
So it's Schneiders old, like Oll is like it's like old and rusty.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
like Schneiders old and rusty case is like a wave. It's amazing.
Okay,
It's huge. It's like it's a pun, you know. It's
Yes.
all rhyming.
yeah.
And the case doesn't have any louse. You know.
Yeah.
But sometimes it has mice, and it's compact and it's fun and give gas is like what is it? Pedal to the metal.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha. No, that's typical Andreas, that isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there's like a few things in the museum, like the old Kottbusser Tor shit and like the old newspaper thing on the wall.
Yeah.
This is old still from Schneiders Laden.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna keep it that way.
Yeah.
We brought the System 700 back last night, so it's back here again.
Yeah, lovely.
And if you want to have some chord patching going on, there's everything you need. Like from these are all the vintage ones.
Fangen wir mal ganz
Those
klar
are the
an.
new ones.
No.
Liegt alles an. Ich könnte entweder sagen, ich möchte jetzt die Bildkurve, dass die auf den Pitch von dem Oszillator beeinflusst. Das ist hier unten.
Stuff the speakers that match.
Yeah.
Oder ich will das Diffusion 2 FM machen, Oszillator 1. Da kann man auch die Modulation, also die kann man je nach Bedarf hochziehen. Beim Zweier, der ist nicht offen, den kann man gar nicht
Is that
hochmachen, wieder
an MPC 60? Is that an MPC 60 to the right? No, to there.
Yeah.
Da ist auf den Sequencer eingebaut. Steht auf Off, wenn ich hier auf Record gehen würde. Irgendwas aufgenommen, bin ich hier dann zurück auf Play. Die Geschwindigkeit macht dann wieder LFO. Und wenn es bleiben soll, kann man das einschalten. Latch on.
Ich glaube, dann haben wir das mal genug.